So you're interested in moving to a new country. You want to figure out what people are talking about, like how do they view certain issues that have come up in society today. You want to know what's trending and what's hot and all of that kind of stuff. And I think the answer to that problem of figuring these things out is social media. So what I want to do is guide you through Chinese social media. Let's go. Now before we get started, I want to throw a few shout outs to people who donated to me. So we got Jennifer Chen, Landon Dickinson, and Ben Case, which are two of my friends from high school. So that's really awesome. We've got Zhang Xiaodong and my sister, Caroline Guidry. So thank y'all for donating, and I'll continue shouting you guys out who donated to me. So thanks a lot. I'm going to take you through a few of the really big ones and just let you make of them what you will. The first one I want to look at is called WeChat. Now WeChat was developed by Tencent, and when you open it, this is primarily a phone app. It looks like this. You'll get a list of your contacts. Basically a chat program. It's an online chat program that people use to communicate with each other. You can have groups. You have these things called moments where you can share stuff that's happening with your friends, almost like a status. You can upload photos or texts or links or anything like that. And it's without a doubt the juggernaut. It's the one that everyone uses. Everyone's got it on their phone. And this is probably my favorite along with everyone else's. It's very convenient. You can send voice messages, you can send text messages, you can even video chat on it. It's very, very convenient. Before WeChat came along, there was another program called QQ, and let me open up QQ. Now this used to be the number one. This was the big one, and it is available on computer and phone. WeChat is primarily phone, but this I used quite a lot on the computer. It's the same thing. It's an online chat program. You can do photo updates and status updates and share links and stuff, and it is like a social media website in the same sense that Facebook is, but of course not as good. People don't use this as much now. Like I noticed really young kids, like primary school, maybe even middle school, might use QQ. And businesses use QQ as a means to kind of reach out to customers. And when I have dealings with Youku and all these other video companies, we primarily use QQ to chat. But most people, most like college students and like people in their 20s, they will use WeChat. But here's basically China's version of Twitter, which is called Weibo. It's from this company called Sina. And basically it's just Twitter. You can post out links and statuses and photos. I mean, it's exactly the same as Twitter, but I find it much better. It's more fun than Twitter. But I just hit 100,000 Weibo followers today, which is kind of cool. So, hooray. You know, that's how the news spreads really fast in China. Whenever you hear something about China in the news, like it always starts on Weibo first. Now, something really popular these days is something called Mei Pi, which is, it's kind of like Vine. You can think of it like Vine. People will upload these really short videos you get just by holding your thumb down on the camera. So I do this, and I can't figure out how to download it. I'll just show you. So that's just one that I made, and it just loops over and over again. It adds stupid music, it adds like a little light filter, and that kind of stuff. So I mean, if you're into that, that's fine. It's a little girly, but if you can use it the right way, it's actually kind of awesome. Now, since we're talking about videos, what are some video websites in China? The biggest video website in China is definitely Youku. It's basically a copycat YouTube. Everything is exactly the same, it's just in Chinese. There's also 56.com, which also is basically like copycat YouTube. Now, China has an interesting thing. I don't know if it's just China or other countries, but there are these certain websites, like for example, acfun.tv, which is where you can basically, instead of comment down below a video, just like in every other website, you can leave a comment and it goes right across the screen of a video, and they're called like bullet subtitles or something like that. And it's kind of like, who's commenting on this part of the video or this part of the video. It's an interesting idea, but I find it quite distracting. I don't really like it. but I get a lot of people who watch my videos that way, so I always put them on AC Fun. The bullet subtitles are particularly popular with like younger students, college students, and even younger. The last form of social media, and I haven't really talked about it ever in my videos, is, I guess, forums. Forums are still really big in China for some reason. God knows why. We have all kinds of other things. But people still use them here. And the most popular one is called Tieba. Tieba, I believe, was created by Baidu. You can always find it from the Baidu homepage. And you can search for just about anything you want. You can find categories and you can find forums for, God, just about everything. Forums about specific people, or about like movies or music, or like anime, or like the latest news, and like just about anything you type in there, there's going to be some kind of forum about it. If you want to keep searching for different forums, maybe you don't like Tieba, then you can search BBS websites or something like that, and you'll get a lot. I don't know why they're called BBS in China, but like, oh well. I guess now you've got a guide to Chinese social media, so good luck and have fun. See you all next time.